Okay, Taurus, when I said that you had manifestation powers in the last reading and that you can manifest whatever you want, I kind of didn't mean with me manifesting 2 readings and all. I mean, I understand that y'all might have felt some type of way, you know, because Leo got 2, but it's their birthday season. Okay, Taurus. Can't just be greeted like that. Y'all manifesting sound problems and things in my videos trying to get 2. I see ya. I understand. But I'm back, like I never left, with your second reading as a bonus, since the first one somehow miraculously had XXX Tentacion play, and that somehow made another YouTube video about the 10 worst endings in movies. Oh God, is my hair stuck in the mic? Yes, it is. Sorry about that. I'm sure you heard that. But anyway, hopefully you don't hear anything else in the background. Let me just go ahead and close out my internet browser, just to be sure, because we don't have time for this. I'm closing out everything. So yeah. So the 10 worst movie endings was playing in the background. And I mean, I don't know. I tried to pay attention and it was difficult for me. So here's your bonus reading. I feel like y'all did that on purpose, I'm just saying. So anywho, I'm not going to do an energy between you and your person of interest. I think I'm going to do an overall energy for both of y'all because we're switching things up, keeping things fresh and different. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe y'all. I was supposed to be my brethren and sister, and Aquarius is going to be so mad. And Aquarius better not try none of this buffoonery. Know what y'all little telepathic communication things y'all got going on. Okay, so we have 2 cards that came out. For my Taurians, we have playfulness. That's something we're good at. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We're fun. Ooh, for your person, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Interesting. Let's see. I think I want to use my Rider-Waite. That's what feels right. So let's see what's going on with Taurus. So you guys' overall energy is playfulness. So first thing, the first impression that I get, you guys are taking things a little bit too seriously. Oh, BTW, I'm not intending to pick up the energies that happened in the first reading, in case you were wondering. That was a whole situation over there. But, I don't know. I feel like I should recap it. But I don't know. It's a person. They have to make a decision if they're going to choose you. End of story. Just saying. But anyway. So, playfulness. Stop taking things so seriously. You know, I feel a little bit of pressure. And ironically, I want to pull a card on your overall energy. It feels like a little bit of pressure, but I think you've forgotten the fun in relationships. It's more or less like Taurians have a tendency sometimes to approach relationships like business partnerships. Holy madoodles. Well, we have the soulmate card. But then we have the 9 of Cups in reverse and then the Knight of Wands. So I think you're not happy because things aren't moving forward the way that you want them to. And again, with this being our nostalgia card, this may very well pick up on this energy. Why am I hearing Mike Jones? Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Sorry. Anyway. So, this is kind of picking up on that reconciliation card from the reading that had the 10 worst movie endings in America at the end of it. So, this may be the same people that I'm talking about here, just giving you more dimensions into your relationship. But whatever the case may be, me clarifying the playfulness card, this is an energy that Taurus would want to step back into because I feel like you're unhappy because things aren't moving forward the way that you like. And the vibe that I'm kind of getting, to be quite honest, is just like, you know, we know each other. We go back like a Cadillac on 4 flats. Why isn't this going anywhere? What are we doing? You know what I mean? What are we? You know? So the thing is you want to tap back into that playful energy because that's going to suck the life out of it. But I feel like that's where the stagnation and the unhappiness is coming from right now. It's like enjoying the moment and going with the flow. We know how to do that, right? I think we do. I know I do. But I'm a Gemini rising, I'm just saying. Moving right along. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It's insecurity of why you're doing that, but you have an opportunity for a new beginning. One that's stable and secure. You know what I'm saying? So Taurus, the way that it's looking for me on you guys end with your person, and not with, well, I'm not talking about your person, I'm talking about you in, reference to your person. But what it's looking like to me is that all of this stems from insecurity. It's a desire for commitment, or a desire for a title, or a desire for something to be something that you can sink your teeth into, because it's going to make you feel more secure. But the thing that we want to address is why you're feeling insecure in the first place, right? Because I feel like this is a new opportunity for something that's going to be stable and secure. But in order to have something stable and secure, you have to build a secure foundation first. Well, actually, you'd want to level out your ground first. Then you would want to build a stable foundation on top of that leveled out ground. And then you would want to build your home on top of said foundation, right? That requires building. I always tell people, even the same with friendships, knowing a person for a lot of years is not the equivalent of a good friendship. You've just known that person for a long time. And we have a tendency to call people friends that we've known for a long time. Or we like to say, oh, I've known them since high school. No, y'all went to the same high school, but you haven't talked to each other in 55 years. Okay, it's probably not 55 years, because I don't think anyone went to high school that watches me 55 years ago. If you did, shout out to you. My grandpa watches me. Did he go to high school 55 years ago? I really don't know. I don't do mathematics. Okay, but anyway, moving right along. But the thing is, and I always say that whenever things like this come up, right? And I'm looking at the fact these are 2 9s as well. So much like we had the 10 of Swords in the last reading, this is something that needs to be cycled out with you guys. And it's an insecurity. It's an emotional insecurity. And then it's an insecurity in oneself. I don't know if it's your looks, if it's your finances, whatever it is. But it's learning to have fun again, man. And this kind of feels like, to me, like sometimes when time goes on and, like, people aren't married yet, and it's like you feel, oh, this is my last opportunity to get into a serious committed relationship because I'm getting older. That's kind of like a vibe that I feel, to where it sucks the life out of a situation. But the whole thing is, the thing that's going to save your relationship and how it's stagnated, because there's a lot of potential here. But the stalemate energy that I feel is very much interlinked to the fact that fun has forgotten to be had. Now, looking at your person's overall energy of being, we have the King of Cups. Y'all may be dealing with a water sign or an Aries. But would give your relationship a chance with your person's overall energy. I feel like there's a lot they think about they ain't telling you about. But I feel the reason why they have that energy is because there's contention that's being created between the two of you. Because it's one thing that Taurus wants, or the way that Taurus feels that things should look, and they're not looking that way. And I feel like it's making your person feel some type of way, to where it's kind of like them looking at you wondering, can I deal with this, or do I want to deal with this type of deal? I'm just saying. Okay, well, they're going to want to deal with it. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. I just feel like they feel some type of way, because it seems like you're being a boss hog. I'm just saying. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's no offer being made yet and still. I want to know why that is. I feel like they're reluctant. Holy mother. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Page of Wands. Okay, so they're ultimately going to make an offer. I feel like, okay, that's what it is. The thing that's freaking your person out is they fear that you're controlling and dominating. It's like the fact of you trying to be in control of the relationship and not allowing things. Because I heavily feel a control energy. It's almost trying to, like, direct the partnership, or stating how things should, ought, or supposed to be. Like, this is what it needs to be like. Like, you should be, why are you not doing this? Okay, good. Yeah, it's going to be a new beginning. They're just hella reluctant. All of this stuff that they're feeling right now, like, I think what you don't know, this is like, because the King of Cups is like all stoic and stuff, and there's like a whole world going on behind everything, blah, blah, blah. This is what's going on behind. Like, there's an opportunity for this, but it's like, do I want it? It's a reluctance to accept it. But in the present, with this being in reverse, they're coming out of that. But I feel like the reason why they're being told to give the relationship with you a chance, and why it is now they're coming out of this in-between space, is because I feel like maybe they may be starting to see what it is that I saw here, that it's a level of insecurity that was going on here. And if we interrelate this with the reading past tense, because I'm going to say it 2 different ways. Not past tense, but the one that I did before this one that had the YouTube video playing in the background. But anyway, if we were to relate it to that reading, this insecurity would be because of this person acting some type of way. So this little stoic thing is much like that King of Swords that we had in the other reading. So it's the fact that they was trying to get this whole little situation together that they had going on, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. That provoked an insecurity in you, and that's what actually made them move their ass, right? Which is causing for you guys to have this new beginning that you can build on, right? So the energy for that is available. But it's like, as it stands now, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and this 3 of Pentacles in reverse, there's still no work that's being put towards it. And it's that very in-between energy for me, because I feel it's this person ending a situation, coming out of the situation, coming towards you and trying to figure out, what the heck am I really dealing with? What the heck is really going on here? But ultimately, I'm not concerned, because they're going towards what they want, and then there's a new beginning here, right? I want to pull some more cards with my After Tarot. It's funny that the 9 of Cups in reverse is at the bottom of this. But it's a need to meet each other halfway, because I don't know what's going on with this whole thing. It reminds me of Leo, of like 2 people who are kind of reflecting the same kind of energy. But it's just, honestly, if you guys resonated with the last reading, I honestly cannot blame you. I honestly cannot blame you for feeling insecure about that, because I don't know who wouldn't. But I really want to know what this reluctance is about. Oh, okay. We have the Justice card. And then the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is literally that other reading. Again. It's trying to balance things out. So the thing is, this is telling me the same thing that the last reading was saying. This insecurity on you guys' end is coming from this person acting funny. And I think that when you guys feel insecure, your instant thought is to control the situation to protect yourself. But that's still not the approach that you want to take, because it's kind of putting this person on guard. They're being urged to give this a chance, but they're rounding about with the situation that they have closing out. So the decision has already been made for this person to choose you, yet and still there really isn't anything going in the direction of that, because things are kind of cycling out. With this being August, I'm really leaning more towards September. Things are going to actually start to move forward, because I feel like August is going to be like a transitional month for not just you guys, but a lot of people. Because with the Justice card, we're thinking about like how we always like karmic scales being balanced and things of the sort, is things needing to be evened out. You know what I mean? And then again, we're talking about a person who's being left out in the cold, which we discussed in this last reading. And that's the difficult thing about the decision that this person has to make, is the fact that someone's going to be hurt. Yeah. Whew. Here's our ex-wife, baby mama energy. In order for this person to get what's rightfully theirs, this person has to be left out in the cold, and that sucks. Like I said that in the last reading, like that sucks that has to happen that way, but it's life. You understand? It's just freaking life. Okay, it happens. Jesus. What do you want me to do? Yeah. And then we have I'm going to stop pulling cards, because this is literally all the same cards we got in the last reading. We have the Justice, the 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Whew. I mean, I'm glad y'all are the ones that are getting chosen. I'm just saying, I don't know why I feel like I want to do, I got to stop doing this. See, this is y'all fault. Y'all might have it look like I'm showing favoritism with y'all and stuff, messing up my reading. I'm just going to blame y'all. I don't know why, but I want to do this. Like, I want to do a whole nother spread right now, and I have no idea why. It's 14 minutes. I'm sorry. Aquarius, y'all better mess up y'all reading too. Now, if this reading is messed up, I'm going to lose my mind. You understand? If I listen to this and I hear that there's something going, or if, God forbid, if my mic isn't plugged in, or if the sound doesn't record, I'm just going to quit. I'm putting my 2 weeks notice to Spirit. I don't know why I want to do this. The Moon card challenged by the Seven of Cups. Then we got the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, well, I'm not tripping. So right now, things are unsure with your person because they're trying to get their life together. I wouldn't necessarily say that they have a lot of options. I just feel like they have a lot of shiznit that's going on that's causing them a great deal of anxiety. With the Nine of Cups past tense, they already know what it is that they want, and the goal is to balance things out. But right now, what they're dealing with is putting work in. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit how I read cards a little bit. Notice this. Okay? That's 5 Pentacles. This is 3 Pentacles. Notice from the last reading and this reading, there's a theme with the 5 of Pentacles being left out in the cold and then putting work into something. But I think I said this, but sometimes I think things and think I said it out loud, but I didn't. But I really don't know if I said this out loud or not. But what we're talking about is, I said with this person, it's someone who's fixated in this person's life, where even if they do leave them out in the cold, this person is still very much going to be a part of your life. So they're not going anywhere. I mean, there may be no tie with them anymore, but the person that's going there, that's going anywhere. That's why I was saying that I'm 110% sure that this is an ex-wife or ex-husband, baby mama, baby daddy, somebody that they have children with or own a business with, right? Or there's some type of assets intertwined, because that's the only way a person would be stuck to them in that way. But in order for someone to be left out in the cold, for them to work on something, even though this person's always going to be there, right? That's what they're working on. So this is the root influence of what's going on with your person. So technically this is sort of kind of like a free extended, I guess you would say. But anyway. But things right now are totally unclear because this person is legit having a coming to Jesus moment. You know, it's them trying to weigh their options and to get clear on things to find the best path forward that's going to get them their 9 of Cups. But from what I've seen so far, the 9 of Cups is you. But what you're being told both in the last reading and this, you have the power to manifest whatever it is you want. You can manifest this situation if so you choose, but you can also choose to walk away and have something that you're still going to be happy with. So it's really up to you if you want this or not, because some people just don't have the patience to deal with this. You know, some people do, some people don't. It's up to you. Depends on how much the person is worth to you, right? But whatever the case, they're under a shit ton of anxiety because it's almost like living on borrowed time. This person is consciously aware that if this takes too long, that you may be gone for good, right? So part of me is even looking at it that there's a hope that you give this relationship a chance when this person gets things balanced out. But that's what their goal is. Your wish fulfillment to them, and they want to have something that's balanced, but it's just loose ends they need to tie and things that they need to get taken care of. But presently, things aren't so clear for them. They're not so clear for you, but they're putting work into it, even though it's causing them a great deal of anxiety because they're trying to cut ties from all of these little karmic things they got going on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Taurus, that has been your bonus reading. Let me know what you think in the comments. Love your freaking face. Deuces.